Everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's a girl Masomia again. I'm so thankful for all the massive supports that you've been giving to me, and I'm thankful that you tuned in today. If you're new to this channel, you are so welcome. Do consider joining this beautiful family to inspire you to live a happy, balanced, and fulfilled life. Just click on the subscription button and also turn on the notification bell to get alerted whenever I post a new video. And trust me, this is a beautiful family. And as usual, I'll be giving a shout out at the end of this video to some of you that commented in my previous videos, so please stay tuned and don't forget to give me a thumbs up. That helps to support me. Thank you very much. Today we're going to be dealing or talking about prioritizing our time, managing our time. There is this sentence that trends and is trending. In fact, most times we use it when we are kind of lazy, and it is in this life, I cannot come and kill myself. Like, really. Well, when it comes to time is one very important factor that affects each and every one of us. It is very important, and I understand that if you're able to master how to manage your time, then you've probably mastered life itself, if that makes sense. Like, every human being upon the face of this earth is in a particular season of life, and at every season that you're in, there are definitely things that you need to do at that particular season of life. If you don't do those things at that particular time, it will be as if you're left out. It's not as if though that the whole world is putting you in some kind of pressure to do a certain thing at a certain age, but it's just for your own good. Like, you have to follow the moving train, because if the train leaves you, you have to wait for the next one to come, and you don't even know when the next one is coming. So you have to just be up and doing at every point in time in your life. So it's not really the issue of I cannot come and kill myself. Do everything you can at a particular stage when your mates, when others are doing them, so that if there is help, if you need help, you see people at that particular point that can help you. Anyhow you need the help, they'll just give it to you at that particular point in time. There are a lot of people at a particular season of their life that they're kind of regretting what they did in the previous seasons of their life, and they're regretting because they did not join their mates to do what they were supposed to do at that particular point in time. And so they're experiencing a form of regret, because the funny thing about life is that when you don't do things when you're supposed to do them, that thing is definitely waiting for you, except you just want to back out completely from that particular thing. But if there is something that you're meant to do and you did not do it, that thing is just somehow waiting for you, and you must go back to it. So definitely, if you can avoid such regrets, then why not? Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Thank you so much. There are different seasons in a man's life, like a whole day. The first is the morning season. The morning season is between the age of 0 to 25 years. That is the morning season. And the second one is the afternoon season. The afternoon season is 26 to 50 years of age. And the third one is the evening season, which is from 51 to 75. And after the evening comes the night, which is from 76 and beyond. So my question to you is, what season of life are you? If you're in your morning season, then you need to ask yourself a question. What are the things that I need to achieve in my morning season so that I don't get left out? Because if you don't achieve it now, when you get to your afternoon season, you may have to figure it out, and you may need to still go back and do those things. And that time, you are now taking the time that you're meant to do some things that you're meant to do in your afternoon season, doing your morning things. I don't know if that makes sense. And also, if you're in your afternoon season, like you're between the age of 26 and 50, and you look into your life, and there are certain things that you've not done in your morning season, and it's going to definitely affect you now. Now, what do? You still have to go back and do them. It's not like you're going to go back in time, but you're going to do them presently in that particular season of your life. And so at the end of the day, you still have to pay the price. Any price that you did not probably pay before. This is just how life is. you will somehow pay for it. So it is now left for you to re-strategize yourself, plan out yourself, plan out your life, so that you don't have to start paying prices that you are supposed to pay earlier on in life. Let me use the analysis of a day to buttress what I'm trying to say. Like, there is morning, afternoon, evening, and night. In the morning, there are certain things that you need to do in the morning, and you're a kind of person that you're more active in the morning. Like, it's in the morning you hit your target easily, and somehow you wild away your time in the morning. You did not manage your time very well to be able to do that particular thing that you really needed to do in that morning time, and you know that that thing you must do it that day. Somehow it shifts to the afternoon, and maybe you're a kind of person that if you don't do that important thing in the morning, in the afternoon you become like tired and feeling lazy and all that. At that point, your zeal has reduced, your energy level has dropped. So it will now make you to even spend more time trying to do that thing that you're supposed to have done in the morning. It's now you now spend more time trying to achieve that thing in the afternoon. And not just that you're spending more time, there are other things also that you would have done in the afternoon. Now that thing that you're supposed to have done in the morning will now preoccupy your time. At the end of the day, you spend more energy, you exert more energy, more time into something that you're not even meant to be doing at that time. So that is how it just affects every other thing about your life. But all hope is not lost. If you figure out that there are certain things that you should have done in the morning of your life and now you're in the afternoon of your life, it's fine, it's okay. Brace up yourself. There are things that I would like to list out that I feel will help us to prioritize our time and manage our time. Number one is self-evaluation. It is good that once in a while we sit back and evaluate our lives, try to figure out what we've been doing so far. If we really claim that we've been doing something so far, try to figure out how far we've gone, and if we're really achieving what we claim to be achieving. How productive have we been so far? It is very important to track your progress once in a while. If you said you set this particular goal, how far have you achieved them? And it will help you to know, okay, are you moving forward, are you moving backwards? Number two is you need to deal with negative habits. They said that anything that you do consistently for 21 days, it becomes a habit for you. You really need to deal with negative habits, because there are certain habits that eat into our time. There are certain habits that actually make us less efficient and less productive. We really need to find out what those habits are that is really destroying us and making us not to effectively do what we're supposed to do, or be productive as much as we should. When we find out what those habits are and try to deal with them, see, there are a lot of helpful books that can help you deal with all these things. And if you really get acquainted with some of these books, it will really help you. Number three is change your mindset. Most times excuses come to us, and the one thing with excuses is that it tries to make you feel good about what the level that you are. It tries to make you not to get hurt, like, try to make you feel not to really bother yourself, after all, this is the reason, that is the reason. You have an excuse, that time that you're supposed to wake up from the bed and do what you're meant to do, but you just get this kind of excuse that overwhelms you, and you feel it's okay to just keep lying down on the bed, and it's okay to just sleep a little bit extra hours, and before you know it, your time is going. You need to get that mindset out of your head about excuses. Excuses will take you nowhere. Like, one thing about excuses is that it is very, very tricky. Like, it is so tricky that it just makes you feel good at the point. Like, makes you feel you don't need to bother yourself about this. Like the saying, you cannot come and kill yourself. Like, that sentence is just for people that are lazy and just want to give excuses for things that are meant to do. Basically, it is a mindset that you need to get out of, so that you can get out of mediocrity. Before the next tip, give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Number 4 is be sincere to yourself. This is something that I think is destroying most of us. We're not sincere to ourselves. Like, you need to tell yourself the truth. Tell yourself the way it is. Ask yourself questions. This direction you're taking, is it actually the right direction to take? Don't come and lie to yourself and say, okay, this direction is looking good. Tell yourself the truth. It is not looking good. If this is what you're meant to do, don't try to paint it and make it look like it's okay to do this when you know it is not okay. Try to be sincere enough to yourself. It will go a long way to helping you. Don't try to deceive yourself or cover things up just to make yourself feel good. No, tell yourself the truth and retrace your step and do the right thing. Once you figure out that what you're about to do, you know deep down in your heart that this thing is not going to take you anywhere positive. Tell yourself that truth and figure it out and drop it and move on. Number 5 is understanding that time waits for no one. Time is moving. When you understand that anything that you don't do now, you will still get to pay the price tomorrow. So what's the essence of actually failing to do it now? Understand that, okay, if I don't do it now, I'll still have to do it tomorrow. And the time that I'm now doing it tomorrow is the time that I'm supposed to do something else that is also as important as this one I'm doing now. If you're able to figure out how to manage your time effectively, you'll be able to be hitting your targets as at when due. So when you take this analysis and ask yourself the simple truths, are there things that I'm supposed to have done in the morning of my life that I've not done and I'm in the afternoon of my life? Figure those things out, analyze the situation, analyze what it is, and it's fine. Brace up yourself and work hard towards it. Know that no one is going to do this for you. This is something you have to do. So if it means that you need to re-strategize your time, re-strategize it, re-evaluate yourself, and try to be more productive. Learn how to be productive. The 6th one is realize that you're not just living for yourself. Like, generations to come will be grateful to you because of that very step that you're about to take now. There may be thousands of lives that will get blessed if you just drop that excuse, get up from your bed, and make that big move. A lot is dependent on your success. There are lots of things that God has placed in your hands, and I'm sure you don't want to disappoint Him, do you? So drop those excuses, pick up yourself, evaluate yourself, know what is going wrong, know where you're going wrong, fix yourself, raise up yourself, and work towards making the most out of the season of your life at this point in time. And that will be all for now. And now it's time for my shout out. I want to give a shout out to Ijoma Ndefo, my lovely sister. I love you so much. I want to give a shout out to Dim Madozi. I want to give a shout out to Victor Ugweze and John Paul Ifeanyi. Thank you so much for your love and your support. If you want to get tips on how to make your dreams come true, or if you want to hear what I have to say about the singles, click on this link or on this link to take you to the video. And thank you so much for staying to the end of this video. I love you guys. Thank you so much, guys. And I'll love to see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.